everybody. Thank you. We're going to try to get a microphone stand here soon. So thank you for coming and welcome to Common Colors 2016. I'm so happy. We are so excited to have everyone here tonight in this room. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us here and for supporting the organization and the women that we serve. My name is Michelle Gill, if you don't know. And I'm the founder and executive director of Color It Forward. And tonight is our signature event. We're going to make this an annual signature event because I think it's really important to bring us all together as women, all in one room, all different backgrounds, all different experiences. We have a great panel here tonight of 4 outstanding, just amazing women. We have Janice Kovach, Mayor of Clinton. We have Mary Carlomagno, organizer extraordinaire and author. We have Carol Patel, a board member, businesswoman, Dress for Success, outstanding woman. Rhea Elias, just creative guru, artist, musician, and author as well. Thank you all for being here. We have many sponsors, which of course I have to mention. We have, you know what? I don't even have that program up here, so you can see them all on the floor. Act 2 Salon, Parmesan Carpets, Lanza Hair Products, which you are all going home with the black bags on the back of the room, are full of products. So take that with you, don't forget. Montgomery Township PBA, thank you, Jimmy Gill. South Salem Vineyards, Therapy at Work, the Tessier Family, and Victory Custom Builders, LLC. Before I go any further, I want to start with a quick story. So a few months ago, I was at the gym, and this happened during the whole Color It Forward had already been going on. So I was at my gym, and I was taking a class, and there was a woman in the back of the room that was watching me. You know how you know that somebody is looking at you, you're making eye contact with them, it can be a little bit awkward. So after the class, we're in the hallway putting our equipment away, and she comes up to me and she says, you know, the typical, do I know you from somewhere? And I said, I don't really know, you kind of look familiar, because that's the polite thing to say when someone says that to you. And she said, are you my dentist? Yeah. And I said, no, I'm not your dentist. And then she said, are you my gynecologist? I swear to you. And I said, no, I'm not your gynecologist. And she kind of sat back and she's looking at me, and it was really, really awkward. And she said, you're my hairdresser. You were my hairdresser years ago. And it was so amazing. I just laughed out loud. And it was amazing to hear her say that, but it proved the point. And I could have hugged her because it really proved that, as illogical as all of that sounded, I was grateful to her because it proved that those 3 professions have a few things in common. Besides, shiny metal tools, they have a few things in common. First of all, personal space, of course. Secondly, trust, because all 3 of those professions, you're really putting your trust. You're putting yourself in someone else's hands. Vulnerability is another thing that all 3 of those professions have in common, I feel. It can be uncomfortable, uncertainty, we get uneasy. However, intimacy, that is the one where the bomb lies in those 3 professions. The one that I feel is exclusive to the hairstylist, however, is connectivity, because that is what I love most about my vocation, is the ability to connect with the clients and to share in their lives. That is my absolute favorite part about what I do. So, I hope you don't mind I'm using these. I grew up in the beauty industry. My father has been a hairstylist for almost 5 decades. Can you believe that, Mom? 5 decades. In fact, my dad co-founded a salon that is known by millions, called the Gatsby. And back then, it was known as the Salon to the Stars because there were clients there like Cheryl Tiegs, David Copperfield, and different 80s celebrities who used to go there. But I had no interest in hair or what he did or the industry in general. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if you know this, Mom, but I used to tell people and kids on the bus that Dad was a realtor. It wasn't until after college. It wasn't until after college and working and that I was married that I started to become interested and develop a genuine curiosity for the business and for that profession. So with my husband Jim's blessing, I went to an adult cosmetology school and became licensed. And this was the best move I ever made. And I would advocate for the trades any day. I really would. Actually, we have a high school student in the audience tonight. I would, because it really was the best move I ever made. And moreover, it led me to my passion and ultimately standing here today. And there's some famous author that once said, you know where I'm going with this, your curiosities might lead you to your passions. Well, that is exactly what happened. So in 2014, a huge idea got my attention at 2 in the morning, because that's, when all the best ideas happen at 2 in the morning, not convenient times. And I grabbed my pen and paper next to the bed and began to write, and the idea was to create an opportunity for the beauty industry to truly help and empower women, specifically those of us, and I say us, who need it the most. And the idea began to grow that night, the next morning, the next week, months later. We created a concept and we gave it a name, and that name is Color It Forward. And the following year, that model was tested in one salon, and then another, and then into another county, and then another county. And we are now throughout the state of New Jersey, and we're planning to expand nationally. In fact, we currently have supporters in Los Angeles and in Miami. And that is just really cool. So this can be a movement. And I hope you all can see that. This really can be a movement. You see, it's all about self-confidence and self-esteem. And I'm not talking about mine. These women who are working their way through and out of the unfortunate circumstances of homelessness and domestic abuse and substance abuse, and as they re-enter the world and the workforce, they need to look that part, to get that job, to get that internship, to get that opportunity that's going to improve their life. And it takes confidence for that single mom to ask for that promotion or the raise that she needs to support her family by herself. Little differences, little changes, little opportunities for them make huge differences. So the Color It Forward clients are women who are making these positive changes for themselves and their families and their future. That's who we serve. So everyone who is in this room knows what it feels like to struggle, to fail, and to succeed. And I believe to my core that is our responsibility as women and as humans to help each other with these struggles together with our talents. I actually use the hashtag, I'm like really getting into social media, or I'm trying, but hashtag use your craft. Because that's what I believe. We all have our special talents. Use them to help. It's nothing special. It's nothing you have to go out of your comfort zone to do. We all have our talents. Just use them. Color It Forward is a charity, but I've always seen it bigger than that. I've always seen it as a community. So whatever place in life you're coming from, Common Colors, the name of this event, signifies all that we have in common. And believe me, it's more than you think. So be kind, give back, and love one another, please. You are all so wonderful to be here. Thank you, and have a good time, and leave here feeling awesome. So we are unbelievably honored to have Liz Gilbert here tonight. I don't know how much of an introduction you really need, but she is a best-selling author, an all-around cool woman. I didn't know what to write. And when she's not traveling all over the globe, she lives right down the road in Frenchtown. She's on a book tour right now. Her new